Man, welcome back to the 4th episode of the Wet Floor Podcast. I'm Nate Miller. Pleasure to be joined by my co-host, Gable Carrick, Ethan Kiger to my left, Dylan Hodges to my right. Guys, on the slate today, we have a lot of sports coverage. We're going to have a mock draft. I think first, let's maybe talk about some other sports first, then we'll get into our mock draft. I think some news we might want to talk about. I don't know if you guys are big baseball guys. Cody Bellinger coming back to Cubs. What are your thoughts on that?
Big, yeah.
Was it like 3 years?
Good for the Cubs.
It was very team friendly, I thought.
Good for the Cubs.
Yeah. Out after year one, so I thought it was pretty team friendly. It was only $80 million for 3 years, and he's a really good player. He had a resurgence last year, so we'll see.
What is that? Tim Anderson to the Marlins?
Yeah.
Marlins.
Yeah.
That's not going to save his career.
Our White
at all.
Sox. White Sox
got
guy.
knocked out.
Yeah. Who is that?
punched
Carlos
in the face?
Ramirez.
No.
Ramirez. His first name's not Carlos.
Not Carlos.
Jose Ramirez. There you go.
Ramirez.
Yeah. To the Marlins. I thought that was kind of random, but maybe that's a good place
He
to
just wants to
go.
go to Florida, I think. He just wants to.
But he's got to have a
Another
bad
spot for him to
last
cheat
year.
for his
so.
wife. Cheat on his wife.
Oh.
Wow.
That's one of the reasons he was playing bad last year.
Oh, he was the outside noise.
Because he knocked his the person he was cheating.
Did you see that
Ooh.
one thing on like that's going around with that one guy? He was at the concert. He was at some concert with his girlfriend. His girlfriend like went up on the stage with the guy. You haven't seen that? Oh, never mind then.
Good try.
I have not seen that. That's like the only thing that's on my like Instagram or anything. On TikTok.
No idea.
Next topic. All right, I don't know if you guys saw that the end of that Duke Wake Forest game. It sparked some controversy on
the short corner.
Yeah, if court storming should be banned. I have a pretty strong opinion on this, but what do you guys think?
I think that's what makes college basketball. I think that's
College sports in
fun,
general.
Yeah, it makes
fun.
college sports college.
And I think it's like, and people are saying, well, in professional sports, you can't do that for the safety of the players. And for an aspect, you're right. They're making way too much money for that to be. And not to say that we should not value college athletes, but you can't do that in professional games. So that's kind of like it's unique to college sports. And for football too, it's fun for football. It's a little more common for basketball, I feel like.
Yeah.
But
I mean, taking the goalpost down is a little bit much, but it's a tradition.
Taking the goalpost-
It's awesome.
tradition,
It's awesome
yeah.
like how they go and throw it in the
Carrying all
river.
the way out.
Yeah.
It's-
And I don't know. I've seen. I don't know if you guys know who Jay Billis is. Do you guys know who that is?
Yeah.
He's one of the leading college basketball analysts. He used to play at Duke as well. He said today, I kid you not, this is what he said on ESPN on First Take. He said that once the fans go, they should be detained and arrested.
Well, you can't arrest minimum of 20,000 people that are
Yeah.
on your basketball court.
Exactly.
You just can't do that.
When have you ever heard of this happening? Of the hundreds of things, this is a freak. It's a freak. It's a
feel
freak
like it should have
accident.
been
this time,
when Caitlin-
and the Caitlin Clark one, which
Caitlin
she got
Clark,
ran
yeah.
into. Those are the
And
only
totally
times-
forgot about that
Caitlin's
already.
Well, that was a little bit of a.
And she was fine after the
Yeah.
next day. She maybe a little sore hip, and he'll be fine. Kyle Fulkowski, good player. He'll be completely fine. He
And
rolled his
he
ankle
thought
a
it was
little
on
bit.
purpose, too.
But also, they have to do a better job, and this is the coaching staff too. A lot of the times, the team that is winning, that will have their court stormed, their coach will call a timeout, allow for the players to get off the court. But he's
I've
got
seen that before,
you really, and not to say that
It's not like they were down.
it should be on the.
It wasn't terribly. It wasn't that.
But the
close.
game was over,
Yeah.
so you just got to be booking it off the court. You should
Yeah.
already be walking off the court. And again, maybe it shouldn't be their responsibility because it is their court, but you got to get off faster.
No Stephon Diggs pictures out there.
And yeah.
one of those
And you're right.
nice.
It's one thing if it's a buzzer beater, so then you don't have time. But that game was over.
Yeah.
That game was over. You have one of
I've
those
seen
Stephon
some-
pictures, Dylan?
Everyone wants to be
I got
Stephon
numerous.
Diggs so bad.
I have so.
Season wasn't even over yet.
I've just seen so many of those pictures. Like, who was it that when
J.J.
Chiefs won the
McCarthy?
Super
Oh.
JJ McCarthy has the
He'd
one.
just be
Yep.
sitting on the bench, sitting there.
Oh, I told Gable I was down to take some pictures for him if he wanted one, but yeah,
No,
whatever.
this was pregame. I was just staring him down.
I mean, some of them are
I
cool.
told
They're
them
just
to
kind of
take a
corny, you know?
Yeah.
I thought the
some of them they
original.
try too hard.
Yeah.
Well, I thought the original Stephon one
That was cool. I
was
like that.
fine, but then it got made into a meme.
Yeah.
And it's also just funny that the Bills keep losing to the Chiefs. Like, what is that? That was like the first time they lost, and
JJ's
now
might be
they
the only big time player
Yes.
that it's ever worked for.
because he went and then won the national championship the next year.
The next year.
Yeah. And they should have won that game. They really could have won back to back, honestly, if they would have just
Probably should have.
Oh, it was like
was
that
that
one call
Georgia?
that-
No,
that
it was
Georgia.
touchdown.
Yeah, they beat Georgia.
No, they lost to Georgia.
So they lost to Georgia.
They lost to
No,
TCU.
TCU. They got destroyed against Georgia. Obviously, they got destroyed. They should have beat TCU. and then TCU got destroyed by Georgia.
It was like 63-3 or something.
Yeah.
Something
So I don't know
stupid.
if they would have won 2 in a row, but they for sure would have made 2 in a row.
Yeah.
I think Jake Fromm should be a starting quarterback. In the
Okay.
Oh, remember when we were at the Peach Bowl and they were playing the game and everyone was
You guys went to the Peach Bowl?
We went
Yeah.
to the Peach Bowl.
The
Where
Ohio
is that
State-
one? Is that the
versus
in Georgia?
Yeah.
yeah. And they were playing it was like they were playing the game TCU Michigan.
So that was the game where Ohio State missed the kick
oh
Yeah.
to win
my
it.
God, such a great game to go to.
What was your connection to that game? Or are you just fans? Or
We just-
one of you
we
guys
were there.
fans?
We were in Florida and then we
we were
went to
in Florida,
Georgia. Yeah.
That's
Wednesday
cool.
night, I got an Ohio State shirt. He had a Georgia shirt.
Yeah, you went to
already.
one of the last college football playoffs.
Yeah.
Second to last one. Got to see
It was
man.
amazing, too.
I'll never
It was
see a
awesome.
college football
That's when
playoff.
Marvin Harrison Jr. got concussed in the end zone.
Oh, and it was called not taunting
Yeah.
or
No,
not
targeting. They
targeting.
called it
Yeah.
targeting.
I'm happy they moved them away from New Year's Eve because I think you had a lot more people watching
That
this year
was
on
a
New Year's Eve.
very
Yeah.
tiring game. That
Right,
was
damn
insane.
I want to say
your
in the central time zone, that kick was like the ball was hiked, and then while it was in the air, it switched over to 2023.
Yeah.
Not in your time
was a
zone because
horrible
you would have
kick.
been in the Eastern times. You would have no.
We already had New Year's.
Maybe it was no because that wouldn't have been at
That was-
12:59.
yeah, we did have already New
No,
Year's.
that would have been your time zone.
Yeah, that was yeah.
And
That
then
was
it would have
us.
been at
Because they
11.
said they put it on the screen.
It would have been at 11 in our time zone.
Right.
They did like some fake.
Because you wouldn't still be playing at 1. That'd be
No.
crazy.
There are some crazy people in Georgia. Just walking to
Kind
the stadium.
of
and
the
back.
whole Sun Belt area down there. There's
Yeah.
some crazy people.
A lot of people
Florida,
getting- a lot of people
Mississippi,
getting arrested.
People get
mid-game.
arrested on the way to yeah.
rednecks or.
So, no, he was just getting arrested, yelling
Okay.
stuff outside the car.
Okay. Yeah. So we had a little discussion about J.J. McCarthy. He's going to be a big prospect coming in the draft. Let's start with our draft. So, guys, what's your top 5 looking like?
Who wants to go first? You want me to go
Sorry,
first?
Don.
For my number 1, I got the Bears. I got him taking Caleb Williams. And I actually got 3 quarterbacks going back to back to back. I have Jaden Daniels at
Okay.
number 2.
Daniels instead of Maya too.
Yeah, and then I have Drake May at
Wow.
going
Wow.
to the Patriots. And then at number 4, I got Marvin Harrison Jr. and then Brock Bowers at 5
Okay.
from the Chargers.
I've got Caleb to the Bears, Drake May to Washington. I got Marvin Harrison to the Patriots. I don't think Jaden Daniels is a very good prospect. Malik Neighbors at 4 to the Cardinals because they really need some receiver help after losing D-Hop a couple seasons ago. And then Bowers at 5 to the Chargers.
So a lot of offensive picks. So we're 10 for 10 on offensive picks. Gable?
I'll make it 15.
Okay.
I got, well, we said we weren't doing trades, but, so I have Caleb Williams going 1 to the Bears. I don't think he's going 1 to the Bears. So that's why in my opinion, I got the Bears trading with the Patriots. 1 for 3. So the Patriots will take 1. Drake May is going to go be a commander. The Bears will get Marvin at 3. Brock Bowers goes at 4 to the Cardinals. Neighbors to the Chargers.
I think those are all pretty solid. I think we are all in agreement. No matter what happens with the Bears, I think Caleb Williams goes number 1.
Caleb
No
Williams
matter
is
what.
no matter what.
He's going 1. Number 2, I think you guys both had May going
yeah.
to the Commanders. I think that makes a lot of sense for them. And I think Jaden Daniels might kind of be this year's, he might slide a little bit. I don't know out of the first
Yeah.
round, but I think he might
Definitely
slide
later
out of the
first,
top
I
10,
think.
top
Yeah.
15. Marvin, I think Marvin to the Cardinals, if he could go to 4, would be great for the Cardinals, but I don't know. I'm not sure.
Cardinals need so much help. They're such a.
They need so many
Yeah.
things.
I mean, starting with a receiver like that's a great start, though.
Yeah.
It is.
That's
He
why I'm kind of scared to put Bowers at tight end because that's like not a position of.
You
Yeah.
could put him at receiver, though. I mean, he's been playing all around.
He
Yeah.
can split out, yes, but
He just
that's
had
not a position
he
you
had
want to
recent
build your
injury,
team
though,
around.
didn't he? Like an ACL
He was
injury?
hurt.
No,
Yeah.
it was like a hand. He broke something. He was only out for
okay.
like 6 weeks.
Okay, I thought he had
I think when you see a lot of mock drafts that are just based off of talent you have, Marvin Harrison is number 1, like regardless. But obviously, QB oriented league, they're going to
Yeah.
be a lot more
And
valuable.
it's based on the situations.
Yeah, exactly.
Situation.
A lot of needy teams. Patriots. The Commanders really need one desperately.
They need a lot of things.
Yeah.
Both those
Which
teams are.
Caleb Williams to the Commanders makes a lot of sense. You got to think the Commanders are going to be willing to sell a lot
Yeah.
for that.
Especially
pick.
with getting Kingsbury.
Yeah, and
if
Oh yeah.
if Cliff gives them the okay, then I bet they're gonna try and go get it.
yeah, I mean, I bet the Patriots will try. It's how much they have to offer because I think Brian Poles is going to want obviously the picks, but he's probably going to want a premier defensive player as well.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
So maybe you could trade that 9th pick, get later first and an early second, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I know they've got a late second, but I know they don't have a.
I believe
early.
the Bears and the Cardinals are the only two teams with 2 first-round picks, if you want to make sure that's correct.
Yeah, Cardinals have the 27th pick from Houston
And the fourth.
and the 4th pick from themselves. The Bears have the 1st from the Cardinals.
And you got to be feeling optimistic for the
Oh.
Bears, for the three of us, because I don't think there's a better situation in the league in terms of money to be spent and draft capital.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in the
80
best
million
situation.
almost.
And this is where Ryan Poles is it's going to be make or break, but I think he's good to go either way. So we'll see.
And the Texans, they only have 1 pick, but they have their pick from they have Cleveland's pick.
Right.
But
I
not
really
their
like
own.
the Texans situation. I mean,
They've
what
got-
they did last draft is what the Bears really want to model. And well, maybe if they don't take a quarterback and
The
whatever.
defensive head
but-
coach, D'Amico Ryans.
Yeah, that is an awesome situation. You hit on C.J. Stroud, and then you've got Will Anderson Jr. And I felt like he kind of flew under the radar the whole year.
And those 2 young receivers.
Tank
that they
Dell.
got.
Nico
Tank Dell
Collins
and
and
And that's
Tank Dell.
another thing is you can get a receiver like that. I think you got Tank Dell in 3rd round, maybe 2nd round.
Yeah.
Like,
Round, yeah.
you don't need to go out and necessarily sell a pick in the 1st round
Right.
like that. So
And they traded big up for Tunsil a while ago, last
Yeah.
couple
And they
years.
got Will Anderson, the
Dog.
cornerstone. Yeah.
So
Derek Stingley.
do we want to go through our 6 through 10, starting with Dylan?
Sure. I mean, number 6, I had the Giants. I have them taking Malik Neighbors, and then 7, Titans taking Joe Alt, and then at number 8, I got Quinion Mitchell
From Toledo.
From Toledo, going
First
to the
non-power
Falcons.
5.
Then I got the Bears at 9, taking Rome Odunze, and then Olumiwia.
That's hard, dude.
Just a Fashanu.
Fashanu, I got going at 10 from Penn State, going to the Jets.
I got Fashanu at 6 to the Giants, and then back-to-back tackles. Joe Alt to the Texans. They need some brutal offensive line help. They've got nothing. Then at 8, I've got Dallas Turner from Alabama to the Falcons. They haven't hit on a pass rusher in what seems like forever. I don't even know who the
That's
last
Vic-
one is.
Vic Beasley.
Yeah, Vic Beasley. Dante Fowler, maybe. I don't even know if he was drafted by them. And then Rome Odunze to the Bears at 9.
I've seen that a lot.
I like it, but I don't
Yeah.
know if it'll happen. I think he could go before that. And then tackle. I don't even know how to say his name. The tackle out of Oregon State.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how to say his name. I got
Nice
him.
hit.
Talisia? Fauga?
Hawaiian.
Fuga. Fuga.
Fuga.
Yeah,
Fuga.
Great
There you
player.
go.
Great player. I
Yeah.
saw
He's
him
a,
on the-
he's a stud. Yeah.
You been scouting?
Yep.
That's what I like
No,
to
not
see.
really.
You know,
I just-
we work harder
since
here at
he's
the Wet
Hawaiian,
Florida
I feel like he'd
podcast.
be really
So
good.
I got Alt going to the Giants, the Penn State tackle, Tennessee. Yeah.
Fashanu.
Oregon State's going to
Fuga.
Fuga. Is going to the Falcons. Romeo Odunze, the Bears, and Dallas Turner's my first defensive player off the board at 10 to the
Jeez.
Jets.
Yeah. Joe All, I mean, Notre Dame has produced some good tackles and guards.
Especially
Yeah.
inside, yeah.
Yeah.
Quinn
And
Nelson.
Centers, Kelly, that
Oh,
Kelly
did you see
guy.
that one
Ryan
guy?
Kelly.
Who's
Sam
the guy that won
Mustaford?
from Notre Dame that won the MVP for their bowl? Some guy won the MVP and then now he's playing
Oh,
lacrosse.
he's now
and he
playing
had-
lacrosse?
and he had like a hat trick in his
I
first
can't think of
national
his name.
championship.
Oh, wasn't he the quarterback at? He was
No,
the
that's a
He was
different
like
dude.
different-
He was, like he was a receiver. I
No,
think.
because there's another dude that Gable's thinking of that was at Alabama and then transferred
He
to Notre
started
Dame
the game
for.
this year.
Yeah, when they weren't sure if they
and he
wanted
played lacrosse. He
Milrow
was like,
or
was he like Asian, I think?
Simpson, I think was his name.
Yeah.
Ty Simpson?
That's a maybe a
No.
different guy.
Ty Simpson.
That's a different guy though, Gable. It was another guy, I think. Notre Dame has some. Cole Kmet was a dual sport athlete at Notre Dame.
Chase Daniel. No, not Chase Daniel.
Claypool?
Chase Claypool. That's it.
Did he play another sport?
Maybe not. Maybe, I could be.
You're just naming Notre Dame legends.
I thought he played. I could be confused.
Rudy. He was a part-time. Whatever he did in the movie, I don't remember.
Fake football player.
Fake football player. That movie is so like it's not true, right?
I don't
Like Rudy was an actual person. He goes and like speaks at like
First thing that comes on you. What was the issue with Chase Claypool?
he's bad at
Lack
football.
of
He's a
on-field
horrible
production.
person. He's lazy. He trash talks his teammates.
Wait, did the Dolphins trade him too?
What's up, Mr. Dario?
Rudy was a real person.
No, you know, I know Rudy's a real person, but I'm the part of the story. Like Rudy was never carried off the field.
No,
He never got a
no, no,
sack.
no, no, no.
I do actually think he got in the game.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure his teammates like all just thought he was kind of a joke. Like There you go. I know. Yeah, Rudy's a real person.
Mr. Darius.
We're gonna have to get
Another,
Mr. Dar on
another
the
Notre,
podcast,
Notre
man.
Dame
Yeah,
legend.
I used to work at Providence, which was the crosstown rival of JCA, which is where Rudy went.
Good. I did not know.
Look at that.
He was a Hilltopper?
I did not know Rudy went to JCA.
That who's that
And the
linebacker?
field at
Notre Dame.
Providence is named after the Rudiger family.
Oh, you got
because
that
they're also,
legal
like,
trouble?
big time
Fake girlfriend?
Angel,
Monte Teo.
Yeah,
Monte Teo.
Monte
Yeah.
Teo.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
Bears
catfish.
legend.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
He was so good at football.
He
sucks
was.
What happened to him? That really sucks.
Yes. But also, it's like, how do you fall for that? I mean, we've had some people in our school fall for that. I mean, God. Next topic. So looking at Dylan's mock draft, Bo Nix at 12 is just barf, dude. What's going on there?
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix.
They need a quarterback.
Bo Nix is a bum.
They
He's
need
a bum.
quarterback.
Before Jaden Daniels?
That's a
I have JJ.
No, he went.
Oh,
Jaden
no,
Daniels
Jaden
really high.
Daniels.
That's a Dylan only.
Yeah, I have JJ going.
I might like Bo Nix better than JJ.
I don't have either one of them.
I don't have JJ.
That's
going
the
in
correct
first
thing.
round.
That's correct.
I got Jaden Daniels at 11.
Do you have
Following
JJ in your first round?
JJ. I do have JJ.
I
in
don't
my
have him in my
first
first
round.
round.
I don't have him, Bo Nix, or Jane Daniels in my first round.
I think you'll have.
Pre-combine.
I think you'll easily have the 3 quarterback. You'll have obviously Williams, obviously May. Daniels has to be first
Yeah.
round. Maybe one of Nix or McCarthy.
I think a lot of teams seem high on JJ. I don't know if that's
Because
true.
he's a
but
junior, Bo Nix is a super senior. I don't know.
Bo Nix puts up good numbers.
But Bo Nix did steadily improve.
That
though.
doesn't matter to the.
They used to call
that
him-
doesn't matter to
because
the
Nix
NFL
didn't
guys.
because Nix didn't plateau. He got a lot better at
They used
Oregon
to
than he
call
was
him,
at Auburn.
What? Bo Picks that was his nickname.
Yeah,
At
he's
Auburn?
kind of just running gun like
Yeah.
Well, he started up high because he won SEC Freshman of the Year, and
then he transferred out after his junior year.
I'm right. We're gonna come back on the podcast.
Okay,
and make
maybe
fun
we'll
of
do
him.
one. It's like we'll look at our predictions.
Pre-draft.
Yeah.
We'll see who.
oh,
actually
we're
got
doing
drafted.
another one after the combine. Combine's
Okay.
this weekend,
Well,
isn't it?
this is what
Wednesday, I think it's
Wednesday. Yeah.
I actually broke some news. I think I told Gable at lunch that a lot of the people aren't going. Williams isn't going to the
He's
combine.
not, is he going or just not throwing?
I bet he's not throwing.
I definitely
Well,
know he's not.
Marvin Harrison isn't going at all.
He's not going to a pro day either.
Yeah, he's just staying at Ohio State, which that's
He's not doing his pro day.
I don't think so. And he's not even doing I'm sure Williams is going and doing the interviews.
He won't throw at the combine.
Is he testing? Is he doing
I think
40?
He just won't
Jaden
throw
Daniels.
or work out at the
Yeah, Jaden Daniels isn't doing a 40. I saw some tweet. It was why if you're Jaden Daniels wouldn't you run a 40?
But I thought
that's
was he? I
That's
thought he
one
was
of his
doing
main
it.
things.
He's gonna run a stupidly good 40.
I thought he was going to do it at the pro day, but
No,
no, maybe.
I thought it was one that he wasn't gonna do it
Yeah,
one and then the other.
or maybe he's
was.
throwing. I don't know.
Michigan-
I don't know
This
what it
says
is.
more, he's not running.
Maybe it's all what the
I just- I
agents
don't
say.
think
It's all what the agents say now. If you wanna
Michigan's
hold out.
sending 18 players to the combine.
That's
Didn't that break the record of
How many-
LSU's a couple years
Yeah.
ago?
was that the year with
Yeah, Joe Burrow.
Joe
Is there
Burrow.
anybody from
20.
NIU
Jamar
going to the
Chase.
combine?
NIU?
NIU going to the combine?
I think
Rocky
there's maybe
is-
one person.
Rocky Lombardi.
No.
Hey.
we'll be seeing him on Sundays. Mr.
Can we shout out Mr.
Can we get
Lombardi?
Rocky Lombardi on the podcast?
Mr. He probably would come on the pod.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna DM him right now. Mr.
Yo, Rocky.
Mr. Lombardi would come on the pod for sure. He's got a lot to say.
He
He's got
has
a lot to
his own burger at whatchamacallit.
say. Fatties. Rocky Lombardi.
Uncle Lombardi? Or
You think he got out at NIU like he just did the semester, last semester?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He
Who's
busy-
that? Who's the freshman? Ethan Hartman. Is that it?
Well, there's the DeKalb dude.
The Cal kid, Ethan Tierney.
Yeah.
No, the
Yeah.
quarterback. There's a quarterback. The quarterback.
No,
I don't know.
Ethan Tierney.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Well, we could ask the Partridge guy, the DeKalb guy. All right, let's DM him. Yo, Rocky.
7.6
If
followers.
you're, and he went to Michigan State.
Antonio Brown, the running back. If he's old enough, he'd get invited. He's pretty good actually.
At Sycamore High School.
What about Kobe?
And bring your dad. Okay. Yo, Rocky, if you're in the DeKalb area soon, could you come on my school sports podcast at Sycamore High School? Sent. Just slid in the DMs.
block you.
What if he DMs me back? It's like,
You gotta follow him.
little bro, I don't even mess with you. No, I'm not following him.
Can I smoke on the podcast?
Can you smoke on the podcast? Of course you can smoke on the podcast.
We're gonna
Not
cut
just
that one
kidding.
out. Gonna
Yeah.
have to cut that out.
No. We don't have to cut that out as long as we say that's not appropriate. It's not school
No, you
appropriate.
should never. No matter how old you are,
Antonio
where you
Brown.
are, you should
I bet
never
he
do
got
anything.
invited to the podcast.
Did he transfer out?
No, this says he was a senior.
We're really talking about NIU football right now.
Who's that one running back from NIU? That's insane.
That dude.
Yeah, it was
Antonio Brown. Yeah.
Management
Antonio.
BS.
Me and
Can we get the real Antonio Brown on the podcast?
Bachelor of Science. ESPN. That's his new thing on Twitter. Is he quote tweets? Did you see the quote today where it was Russell Wilson saying that his goal is to win 2 Super Bowls in the next 5 years? Antonio Brown quote tweeted it and said hashtag CTESPN. Wait, okay, this is a good topic.
I love Antonio
Did you
Brown's
guys
Twitter.
see? I wish we could get this on the thing, but I forgot my computer. Did you guys see the video of Cam Newton from yesterday?
Oh
the
my
fight?
god.
Oh my God!
That was insane.
Yes.
He.
I only knew it was him because that hat that
Someone said he was looking like the Wicked Witch of the West from Wizard of
He was
Oz.
grabbing that guy. That guy was grabbing.
What was it? A 1-on-6?
Yeah.
I mean,
He
he's
can jump.
6'5", 280.
I feel like he low-key wins that. I feel like he'd be good at fighting for some reason.
Well, he is good. We just saw it.
Yeah.
We saw it in the video.
Did you see him actually fight somebody?
Well, he was just.
I saw him just get pushed off the stage and then it was it.
He didn't go down when he had 6 huge dudes on him.
Did you
That
see
in
another
enough.
Athletic specimen.
Yeah.
Did you see another clip? I only saw a clip of the guys going up there just grabbing him.
No,
and
yeah,
pushing
there's a
him
different
off.
clip.
You can look at him. He did it all without like throwing a punch or anything. Like just pure strength.
He's smart to not throw a punch. That could have actually.
Yeah, yeah. And it was. I don't even know. Like I heard it was kind of like just uncalled for. Like they
Yeah.
just went after him.
I think he could come back to the league. No, I'm joking.
No.
Remember
He had a good
he-
prime.
Yeah, it's time.
Back. I saw some tweet saying how Russell Wilson can easily beat Future in a fight now because Russell Wilson's actually raising Future's child. You guys know that?
Remember when Le'Veon Bell was in a boxing match?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Frank Gore was in a boxing match too, wasn't he?
Whatever happened to Le'Veon Bell?
Well, it was Nate
Tiger
Robinson
early.
was in the fight when he got
Yeah.
decked by Jake Paul, basketball player, but
God.
Bulls
Yeah.
legend actually.
Yeah.
Who was the guy that also got decked by? He was in the UFC. White guy with curly hair.
Oh, Ben Askren.
Ben
There you go. I was like, Gable will know that in a
Ben
second.
Askren. I got beef.
He's
Ben
our-
Askren's scared to wrestle against me.
Gable's our UFC analyst. I don't really know anything about UFC for the most
No,
part.
not at all.
Like,
I'm a combat sport analyst. Bo Nickel will be
what
a
about
champ.
sumo wrestling?
What?
What about sumo wrestling?
It's all about leverage.
Oh, hey, while we
Sure.
talk about it, congratulations to Jacob Grammer. Winning state in what was it, the backflip?
Butterfly, I thought.
Butterfly?
Hunter Butterfly, I
He
think.
won 2 medals. Got 5th and 1 and
Yeah.
won a state
Really
championship.
That's-
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's my weight training classmate right there.
Oh, he used to be in mine. He transferred out of it.
Oh, because he wanted to get a good lift partner with me.
Yeah. We
were
normally
tight, dude.
we've been lifting kind of light just because we don't want to stress our bodies out for the state meet.
Fair
Yeah. I'm his
So we
personal
got
trainer.
the basketball league coming up pretty soon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep, checking on that too.
So we got March Madness coming up, and then I think after spring break, it's gonna be time to lock in. I'm calling work. I'm saying I'm done till the summer. I got stuff to
Quits.
do. We got the basketball league.
We got
So,
golf.
We got golf. I think
Today's a great day to golf.
Oh,
Me and Gabe
before
will
we
be
go
there.
to play.
we'll be there.
Are you guys going to golf today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where at?
River.
River Heights.
We have to do a scramble, like the right side of the table versus the left side of the table. At
Oh
some
yeah.
point.
Me and Kiker
Are you good,
scramble
Dylan?
partners.
I'm better than Ethan.
Are you really?
Not in Hawaii, Warren.
Okay.
Hawaii. We haven't golfed the first.
I don't
Chris
care.
golfed in Hawaii. That's sick.
Yeah.
on a PGA Tour course.
Yeah. They,
Did you really? Did you
we're
bring
going-
clubs or did you rent?
Oh, I rented clubs,
rented?
and my driver was like the stealth
No.
driver.
You had
Are you
full
serious?
stealth
Yeah,
clubs.
full stealth club.
Gee. Well, you're playing a
No,
nice
no,
course
no.
like that.
Were they not full?
I think the driver was just stealth.
Oh.
Me and Gabe are
You
playing in
couldn't
Florida.
say, hey,
We're playing
you couldn't
Mar-a-Lago.
even-
Yeah, we are
Golden
playing
Gate.
Mar-a-Lago.
Oh,
You couldn't have your
there you
phone
go.
on when someone else
That's
was hitting.
exciting.
And if your ball went in the rough, you can't.
I want to play Pebble Beach. That'd be cool.
We should do a golf.
We
though.
should take a
Do
trip
it
down to
too.
Pebble Beach and play.
Well, me and Gabe have been, mostly me. I've really wanted to play Deer
Deer
Run.
Run, Deer Run. I played Deer
in
Run.
Moline. Have you played it, or you
Ooh,
do want to play it?
We should play Rochelle Golf Course. You got a beautiful golf course down there.
You know what I've actually heard is kind of nice? This is weird to say. I've heard
Marengo.
Sandwich is kind of nice.
Oh, Marengo is a good one too.
Is it really? You wouldn't suspect that, but no one goes there, I guess.
Gotta go like Campton Hills or something. Some Geneva. Does Geneva have a golf course?
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, they have several. Oh, there's one nice one in Aurora by where I used to wrestle.
Oh, there you
And
go.
then obviously the country club's nice, but I've only golfed there a couple times.
I've never golfed at the country
Never
club.
golf there.
Yeah, we could sneak on. You go through back hall. Well, yeah.
No, we don't sneak. No.
No.
Well, I've
No.
heard the nicest course in DeKalb County. Let's say it on 3. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Buena
River
Vista.
Heights.
Buena Vista is easily. I've heard they're playing the Open there, the U.S. Open. They're playing that there next
Oh,
year.
they decided
Did
to
you
do
hear
that?
about? Yeah. Yeah.
I heard
You
about
heard about it.
It was the two they were in between. I can't believe they.
Did you hear about that,
decided-
Dylan? They're playing the U.S. Open at Buena,
That's exciting, dude.
but they have to obviously get it ready for
We
the
have to
next
go watch it.
Yeah. No, I'm
That's
down.
insane.
Oh, maybe we can get some film on there.
Maybe we can get.
We could get
a media pass.
Oh,
interview. We get
I'm down. I'm down, dude.
If you were stranded on an island and you have 3 things to take.
Okay, legitimately, what do you think the average, if they truly did play a PGA event there, and they only...
This is actually happening, right?
No.
Bro, why would you guys say
It's a 9-hole course. It is horrible.
I actually believe
And it's horrible. Okay.
$12 a
What,
No, it's not even. It's less than $1 a hole.
what are they gonna do? Play it twice? Okay, realistically though, okay, so they play a PGA event, right? They have the whole field of 100 and something, right?
sounds so good.
And they play 18 there. What do you think the winner shoots, like on one day?
At Bunner?
something?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you think they go in the 40s?
Like a 20.
49.
Someone might shoot like a low 50s for sure.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know if you're making the cut if you're in the 60s.
Oh,
Oh, no.
No,
absolutely not.
no one's
No.
shooting in the 60s.
Because there's 5 par
Hey,
3s
that
or is there
last-
4 par 3s?
That whole night is hard, man.
Okay, I can go through the so it's par 4, par 3, par 5. So that's 7, that's 12 through 3.
Par
Another 3,
3.
so that's 15.
15, then a
A
4.
4,
then a 4.
19.
Then a
3, 22.
Back-to-back
3,
3.
25.
3.
3, 27.
4.
It's par 31.
Oh, my. They're shooting in the 20s.
So as long as you're getting, call it 5 birdies, that's a
I mean, all those
20
par 3s are going to be harder to birdie.
Yeah. But we're going to have a lot of coverage coming in the next couple of weeks. We're going to have March Madness. I think we're definitely going to have some guests on. Maybe
Combine.
Rocky
Talk about the
Lombardi. Maybe
combine.
Mr. Dario. Maybe Chauncey. Maybe we'll have Adam Carrick on here.
No.
I don't know.
Take it easy.
Nope.
And then looking really ahead, we'll have the basketball league. I think we're going to break down clips here.
Yeah.
Oh, we could break
But
down
yeah.
clips. Nope.
So, when do you guys want to sign off?
Thanks for tuning in. Episode 4 of the Wet Floor. We'll be back.